What's up, guys? We're back. M11 podcast, we're back.
Hello.
I'm your host, Jakob, and here's my voice co-host, Nocka.
Hello.
Speaking of which, holy moly, Nocka Priv, hello.
Oh, yeah.
Coming back.
I know. It's Sunday, actually.
Sunday, what's the day today?
15th.
So it's coming back on when?
Sunday, 17th.
17th. So in 2 days.
2 days.
That is exciting. What are you starting with?
It's you, actually.
Is it actually me?
It's actually you.
You said it was me, and then I'm like, and then you said, nah, it wasn't. And then now you're
Because I
saying
need to do one that is like a bit more like edgy, and then I need someone who's actually going to take it, and you're really good at taking it.
Yeah, true.
In the most sexual way possible.
True.
I meant that.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. For those of you who don't know, Nocka Priv is an Instagram account. It's a private account that Nocka's made. Nocka's Connor. And it's done really well.
Did really well.
Well, it did really well. And then he took a break. He said he wasn't going to come back, but now he's coming back, and everyone knew it.
Yeah,
it's just kind of like...
It was like 3 months.
You submitted. You're just like, fuck it. Just take
I
me.
missed it.
You just...
I missed it, though. Like, I put a lot of man hours into that.
Are you going to stick with it this time, or are you going to keep just taking breaks?
I'll probably just not... I won't go as hardcore into it. I'll just like...
So then it won't drain as much.
Yeah.
And
like every once in a while, I'll upload.
All right. Well, let's get into it. We got something to fucking argue about here real quick, because I'm telling you... Right.
You're
all right. So
right.
I was on
You're
Snapchat.
not right.
I was on Snapchat, and we got a mate, and I was looking at his story, and Connor was there, and they were at the pancake parlor, and Connor was having like a breakfast pancake or something or some shit.
It was a cheese Kransky. It was called cheese Kransky. Yeah, it came with 2 cheese Kranskys, 2 pancakes, 2 eggs.
What's a Kransky, you may ask?
A Kransky is a type of sausage, but the argument we're having is...
Hang on. Let's just fucking get into this first, man. Because I said, why would you have sausages at nighttime? Because this was at nighttime when they were at the pancake parlor, right? And I'm like, well, why would you have sausages at nighttime? It's like, it's not a sausage, it's a Kransky.
No.
And I'm like,
sausage is a type of Kransky.
Well, no, you literally said it's not a sausage, it's a Kransky. You're taking the piss out of me, right? Yeah. And then you said that's like, what did you say?
What? It's like you saying a hot dog is a sausage. It just doesn't sound right. Like,
yeah,
you know, like I'm having sausages. People think beef or like whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
like pork.
Okay,
or pork is hot dog.
And then I said, what did I say?
Then you said that you call anything in a bun in bread
Depends.
a sausage.
Well, no,
yes,
no. I said.
So you call sausages like meat.
I call a Frankfurt in bread. Or a bun, a hot dog.
Yeah, that's right.
And I call a sausage in bread,
a hot dog,
or a bun, a hot dog.
That's not right.
How is it not right?
A sausage is not a hot dog, but a hot dog is a type of sausage.
Bro, look, hang on. Okay, here's the thing, right? When I think hot dog, I think a long cylindrical piece of meat wrapped around wheat that has been fucking breadified into some kind of form of carbohydrate.
That's not
bread.
To think
okay,
of.
How is that not correct to think
because a hot dog is a Frankfurt, like you know, like a proper hot dog.
You've got a Frankfurt.
Sausage is a sausage.
You got a Frankfurt by itself. You got a Frank. Right, let's get one Frank. One Frankie do, right? You got one Frankie do. You just hold him wiggling around, right, in your hand, right? And you got one sausage wiggling in your hand. So you got a Frankfurt and a sausage, right? You got 2. So when you put a Frankfurt in bread, you call it a hot dog. So when you put a sausage in bread, why the fuck would you want me to call it sausage in bread when I can just call it hot dog?
Sausage because I'm having a sausage.
No, hey, do you want a when someone says, "Hey, do you want a sausage?" I think, yes. Okay, that's just a fucking singular sausage, not a sausage in bread.
It's not a hot dog.
But hot dog is easier to say. It may not be by definition a hot dog. Hot dog is just easier to say. If you say, "Do you want a hot dog?" and someone brings you a sausage in bread, you're probably just gonna be like, "All right, yeah, it's just a fucking sausage in bread, hot dog, same shit, different."
Because they only had sausages and they're like, "Oh, okay, I'll put 2 and 2 together and think that's what he wants." But that's not the correct term. It's not a hot dog. Hot dog is a Frankfurt in a bun.
Okay, whenever are you at like a barbecue or some kind of event and they have sausages and Frankfurts? Where that dilemma might occur, where someone says, "Do you want a hot dog?" and then they get something they're not expecting.
Imagine, if someone said to me, and just say we did have both, we had a Frankfurt and a meat sausage, beef sausage, whatever.
Someone said, "Do you want a hot dog?"
Yeah.
You expect a Frankfurt in bread.
Yes.
Yeah, so would I.
Yeah, so why would
there
you
were both? But the thing is, I'm talking like, okay, if there were both,
you don't call it a hot dog.
It's just so much sausage in bread. That's 4 syllables. Hot dog. That's just half my effort.
If it's not the right term.
It's called efficiency. Because why would I need to use the right term if people already fucking know what it is?
Then alright, then if people say, do you want a drink?
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, I want a drink. And like, what drink do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to be specific if there's more than one option. If people pointed at a fucking cabinet with bottles of water and you go, oh, can I have a drink? Then obviously they're going to think, okay, bottle of water. If you point to a barbecue, there's only having sausages, go, I want a hot dog. They're going to go, obviously he wants that. But if there's two, then it obviously refers to the frankfurt, not the sausage, because sausages...
Yeah, but I agree with you. I agree with you.
So you just admit that in general, sausages in bread aren't called hot dogs.
No, but hang on. No, in general, a majority of the time, there aren't both. Majority of the time, there's one or the other. So either way, they're both hot dogs.
But you're picking a scenario here. I'm saying, in general, people don't think sausage in bread is a hot dog because it's not. That's not a hot dog.
If you were to say, what are the ingredients of a hot dog, Jacob, go from the top of your head right now, I'd say, okay, a frankfurt and a bun. Right?
Go. So I win.
But
done. That's
no. But what I'm saying,
a hot dog, also known as a frankfurter or a wiener, is a cooked sausage traditionally grilled or steamed and served in partially sliced bun.
I'm saying
frankfurter or wiener.
Connor, do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're a retard. Basically.
No, I'm not. It is just efficient.
Yeah, fine, but I'm saying in general. No, you don't refer to a sausage in bread as a hot dog. If you're at a party and they're just serving sausages, then you say, I want a hot dog. You're obviously going to say, yeah, he wants that.
I know. Okay, if someone says, what's a hot dog? I'm not going to say a sausage in bread. I'm going to say a frankfurt in bread, right? But who the fuck ever says, hey, what is a hot dog, right? I'm talking about what people would generally and most commonly say when in the most common scenarios, right? So the most common scenario in my experiences, which is why I call them hot dogs, is we're at a barbecue, they're fucking cooking sausages on a barbecue, there's bread. Hey, can I have a hot dog?
You know what I do? Like
what do you say? Do you literally say,
I walk up with a piece of bread and say, can I have a sausage? Oh, here. Pick the sausage up off the grill, put it in the bread, I eat it like a normal fucking human being. I don't call it a hot dog.
Yeah, Connor!
It's not a hot dog! It's not.
Look.
Common sense dictates that if you do say hot dog, while you're at a barbecue they're only serving sausages,
why
then
are you
obviously...
looking at your dog at the moment?
It's a hot dog. It's a hot dog.
I know it is not by definition a hot dog, but I'm saying I call it a hot dog.
Fine, you can call it that, but you're retarded.
No, I'm not retarded.
Yeah, you are.
I am absolutely not retarded.
Fine, you can use that. It's almost slang. It is, because it's not the correct term.
So we're not allowed to use slang?
You are. I'm just saying that's not.
So
the reason we're going to be arguing
people who use slang retarded
is because sausage and hot dog are not the same fucking thing.
Are people who use slang retarded?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, well, fuck yeah.
Can we move on from this? Because I'm right.
We've been going on for this for fucking 6 minutes plus. That's
we just argued about
we
argued about wieners.
So we're at Connor's house at the moment. This is where we record, right? Oh my god. Bro, your street at the moment is like a fucking maze because there is just construction and shit everywhere.
It fucks all the buses as well.
Yeah, it's
I
ridiculous.
Had to catch a different one.
Anyway,
than the usual.
And I was at the shopping center, the bus depot, catching a bus, and there was a guy next to me. For those of you who are overseas viewers, who's probably 0 people, but anyway, there was a guy sitting next to me, right? Connor doesn't know this story. I'm telling him now for the first time. There's a guy sitting next to me, Connor, right? And I said, I didn't say anything. I was on the phone. It was just after I got off the phone with you. He was on the phone, right?
Mm.
And I'm assuming, okay, he's a year younger than us. I gathered this information. You'll find out why, right? And he was talking on the phone, right? And he's like, what ATAR did I get? Oh, nah, nah. And he was like really hesitant. So, I'm just like listening in, right? And he's like, I don't want to tell you. And then he's like, oh, and I can't hear the other person. So this is amazing. So I'm just like formulating what's happening in my head, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, higher than I expected at least. And then he takes like a 5-second break. And then he's like, 43.
That is a great ATAR. If you want to be a fucking loser for the rest of your life. No, ATAR doesn't define you though.
It doesn't define you.
Yeah, look at you. You got a...
Yeah, I'm going to shit ATAR.
You got a shit ATAR and you're just doing so well right now.
Yeah, I'm making so much money off the fucking crypto market.
Speaking of that, Litecoin has indeed...
Bro, I don't even want to talk about crypto because literally... Okay, I got into it like a couple of days ago. And it's just consumed my life.
You've disappeared for the last few days. You literally dogged the boys on Wednesday. You said I was tired. By the way, on Wednesday we were playing indoor. We needed to fill in. We had no players. We did not have enough. Jacob was free. You were not busy. You were not busy. And I messaged him and I'm like, can you please fill in? I'm begging you. And he goes, tired. I am tired.
Okay.
You literally dogged the boys and said you always dog the boys. He goes, I know.
You're telling me I dogged the boys, right? But I was
the boys
tired and unwell. And I literally went to the hospital the next
that's
morning.
a fucking excuse.
That's not an excuse.
I bet you didn't even fucking go to the hospital. It's all bullshit.
There's photos of me in the hospital.
Yeah, well, fuck. Photoshop's really easy these days.
Why would I spend that much time photoshopping?
By the way, what happened? Like, are you dying or?
No, I'm fine. I just thought, like, better be safe than sorry. I had, like, really, really bad stomach cramps. It's
probably still that fucking whipped cream.
The whipped cream, fuck off, we'll talk about that later. So, like, usually when I get stomach cramps, they last for a couple of minutes and they're not really intense. It's just, like, uncomfortable, right?
Everyone gets those.
These cramps started at, like, 8 o'clock in the morning when I woke up. They might have started before while I was asleep. I don't know, I was asleep, so I couldn't really feel it, right?
Okay, yeah.
But 8 o'clock in the morning they started. And then I had an orthodontist appointment at 9. So I was like, oh, fuck, I thought maybe it was just hunger pains. Like, when you get, like, you're hungry and your stomach feels really, like, a bit weird.
Yeah.
So I had some food, had some water, whatever. Got on the bus to my orthodontist, and it was still like really sore. Like I was like hunched over because if I extended, like my torso, it hurt like excruciatingly. So I'm like, fuck, I don't know what's going on.
Maybe you're on your period. Maybe
I was on my period. I don't know. I said actually the Snapchat I said that one was stomach cramps or period pains.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of funny anyway. And then out of nowhere, it got really fucking bad, like on the way home. Like I was like about to cry on the bus. It was ridiculous. And then I literally got home and I was crying, rolling around on the ground, right?
Yep.
And I called my mum. I'm like, Ma, I think I'm just going to go to the fucking hospital because this was 10 o'clock at this stage. So it was like excruciating pain for 2 hours straight. And I'm like, okay, like this has never happened to me before. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to go just in case, right? So I got my brother to take me. Had a couple of Panadols before he left. And then as soon as I got there, probably about half an hour in, the doctor saw me. As soon as the doctor saw me, and as soon as like they gave me some like fucking numbing shit.
It went away.
Like within 5 minutes, it went away. Like straight after the numbing shit. So I'm like, and they're like, look.
Didn't you think it was just numb then?
Well, maybe it was numb, yeah. But then like when it wore off, it was fine as well. So it might have probably went away in that time. And they're like, look, you have no symptoms of anything else. It's probably just like early signs of like maybe gastritis or some shit. And I'm like, all right, yeah, fair enough.
Maybe you got stomach cancer.
Maybe.
Or like everything cancer.
Maybe I am just a cancerous cell. Yeah. No, but yeah, no. So I didn't dog the boys at indoor. I literally was.
Well, you did. You still could have played. You were fine.
No, I couldn't have played.
Yeah.
I was tired.
No, it's fine.
I got 4 hours of sleep.
It's fine. I'm not upset.
I got 4 hours of
It's
sleep.
fine. No, it's fine. You went
because
to
I was up on.
No, it's fine.
The crypto market. Literally.
I believe in your investments. I like because Jacob has invested a significant amount.
Very small amount.
For you, it is a significant amount.
No, it's not.
For a 19-year-old guy who doesn't work, it is a significant amount.
Bro, that is not a significant amount. Maybe for you, because you're a fucking loser.
I work. I make that in 2 weeks.
That's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money.
Okay, fine. All right, if you lost that amount of money, you wouldn't just be good, gosh, I dropped fucking 50 cents on the floor. You'd be like, oh, I lost that amount.
No, I wouldn't. Oh,
that shows you don't give a shit about. You don't have any respect for money. Then
spoiler alert: it's more than $50. Okay, I'll lose $50 in the ocean when I'm fucking someone, right?
It is much more than $50 though.
Okay, I lost. Okay, if you've listened to the podcast before, you know I lost $300 earlier.
It is much more than $300.
$300 is fucking $300. You lose any money, you lose money, and it's just fucking sad. Bro, if you lose $50, you're sad. Oh, fuck, I just lost $50.
Yeah, but, all right, so would you blindly invest the amount you've invested into something shit?
Blindly?
Yes, and then you lose it, and then you're
Bro, blindly, I wouldn't invest $50 in anything
But what I'm saying is you're not showing any respect for the amount of money that you just... Like, you're saying if I lose it, oh, well, that's a significant amount.
No, I'm not saying if I lose it, oh, well. I'm saying if I lose... Well, actually, okay, yeah, hang on. Okay, if I lose it... All right. If I lose it, oh well. If I lose it, oh well. Yeah. Well, I mean, what else? What else am I going to be like if you lose it?
You're just saying.
If I lose $50, I'm gonna go back to the analogy, right? If I drop $50, I've lost $50. What am I gonna do? Cry about it for the rest of my life?
I'm saying that you like when I said it was a significant amount. You're saying it's not a significant amount to you.
It's not.
You're not a millionaire.
I know I'm not a millionaire.
You're a thousandaire.
Yeah. Well, I'm 19. Of course I'm not a millionaire. It's not like I invested 100,000. Bro, if I invested all my life savings and I lost it, then I'd be like, okay, well, hang on, that's a bad idea.
It is a significant. It's a portion. It's not like you fucking like you're a millionaire and you've fucking spent $50. The $50 is literally nothing to a millionaire. That's when you say it's not. This is a significant amount of money. I'm not saying it's going to cripple you. I'm saying you can't just say like. You gave off like you didn't give a shit about the money you just invested, which is a decent amount for someone you're not employed, so you got no money coming in.
I have a job.
The M11.
Hey, everybody from the M11 podcast.
Yeah, so I'm saying you don't have much money coming in.
You know what? I don't need money. I'm just going to marry rich.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who? You're ugly. No one wants to marry you.
I've actually... Okay, please don't laugh at me. I think I've met the one.
Who?
She was on Tinder.
Yeah. This can only go well.
No, okay. There's this girl that I've known of her for like 7 or 8 years, right? She used to like some from some co-curricular shit that like my siblings did. How
old is she?
She's our age.
Okay.
And I saw her like ages ago. I'm like, bro, she's very attractive. She's like a very cute lady, right? Anyway, found her on Tinder. Literally like a couple nights ago. Actually, that's another reason why I stayed up really, really late on Tuesday night, so I couldn't play indoors, sorry. And I super liked her.
So you're a woman as well as Doug and the Boys.
Connor,
you are literally digging yourself.
You literally love to fuck.
I am the biggest virgin in the group.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
You're a loser. Anyway, and so I found her on Tinder. I super liked her just so like I could see if it was her because I was pretty sure it was. I just wanted to see if it was her. Right? Actually, I'll get it up and I'll read the conversation. It's terrible. It's so cringe.
I hope she's somehow a catfish.
Bro, she's not a catfish at all.
I hope. Is she just not attractive enough to be one?
No, she's just...
Then I hope she's a catfish.
She's not a catfish.
I hope she is one.
I've got mutual friends with her. I know she's not a catfish.
That's fine. I hope it's a fake duplicate
account. No, okay, so literally this is a conversation.
Oh my
God. Actually, I don't even want to read it out.
Read it.
But I've already hyped it.
So you have to read it.
My phone's an iPhone 5, so it's kind of slow. I'm like, okay, alright, I'm like...
it's better not be gay.
No, it's gay.
It's legal now, okay.
It's gay, but it's legal, so it's fine. Oh my God, gay marriage was legal. We'll talk about that later. It's actually
do we have to? I'm just happy for him, just let him be happy.
I'm like, hey, this is going to sound really creepy, but bear with me. I'm like, you look so familiar. I'm like...
You look like my mother.
I'm like, do you perform these co-curricular activities? I won't say why, just because it's gay, and I don't want to talk about it, right? And then I'm like, because I'm pretty sure I saw you like 4 years ago. And if I'm completely wrong, please roast the fuck out of me because I sound like a total creep and I deserve it. And then she's like, haha, yeah, that's me, blah, 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 blah. And we started talking about it and now we're just going crazy.
Can I see a photo of it?
Oh, I'll show
me a photo.
I'll show you a photo. I'll show you later.
Show me a photo now. Don't be a bitch.
I'm the bitch. She's cute.
Okay, show me. And I'll describe to people listening if I think you're full of shit or not.
There's one photo on her Tinder that's not fantastic. It's just like a really close up.
I want to see that
photo. She's... Okay, alright. I feel bad for leaving everyone else out, man.
No, it's... I will describe in detail.
Okay, she's the one on the left. You can swipe through. Just take it, swipe through. She's cute. She's cute.
Okay, she is cute. She's got a... I feel like she's got the crazy eyes. Like the...
No!
Look at that.
Yeah, but that's the bad photo. That's right.
Okay, fine. She's cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
You would be punching way above your level.
Bro, I'm pretty fucking cute.
Okay, you're fucking gorgeous. My bad. But yeah, she's got no boobs.
Oh, come on. You shallow. Yeah, she doesn't.
She looks like an ironing board. That is so... No, I'm joking. She's beautiful. Okay, take that back. She's not beautiful. She's cute.
I actually fucking can't believe this.
What?
You're meant to be one of my best friends and you're doing this shit to me. You know
what?
Do you just not want me to be happy or something? Is that what it is?
I think that's what I want. Because if you're happy and I'm still not happy, then I can't be friends with you.
Hang on, what were we going to talk about? We went on a tangent. Whipped cream, yeah, oh my God.
Alright, so the right trip.
Okay.
The right trip. But before we get into
Hang
this,
on.
what can we and can't we say? Because we
Okay,
don't want to
so-
suffer the wrath of the Lord.
The Lord. Okay. I think we can pretty much talk about everything
Yeah, we can.
involved with the Lord.
You probably
the
won't
Lord
listen to this
Voldemort.
anyway.
Voldy. We can talk about Voldy. We can talk about the stories I'm in Voldy because there's not much. It's just like funny little stories, right?
So we can talk about Lordy.
We can talk about Voldy pretty much because that's
Lordy
fine.
Voldy.
Can't talk about
The other thing.
the other thing. Do you want to get started?
Alright, do you want me to start?
Do you want to just give him the intro?
What's the intro to
Just to
this?
the truth. Like we went to the truth.
We went to Rye.
Okay, yeah. So we went to the beach. Just like, how many people? Like 20, 25?
20-ish.
That's
20-ish people.
It's not bad. Oh, we allowed to tell the egg
You know what?
story?
Let me tell it because I've got a good perspective because
Can you
people
tell?
hated you.
Are
for,
you
like,
allowed to tell the egg story?
the egg story?
Yeah.
Which one's the egg one?
The egg story.
What's the egg one? I'm so confused.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
yeah, go. I'll let you talk because you got a much
Okay,
better
so basically we went up to... Hey, basically. Old man. Jacob is just...
Alright, keep going.
spat out his drink.
Keep going.
Alright, so we all went up to Rye. When was it? The 27th? Of November?
28th. Oh, 27th.
I went up 27th with around... There was half the people there. Oh, 3/4 of the people were there already. And Jacob was coming the next day. Now, Jacob had invited one of... Like, I'm good friends with her. Jacob's good friends with her. And everyone knows her.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking. I'm allowed to talk about that.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was story worthy.
It is because everyone legitimately hated you for 2 days. Probably still do hate you.
Yeah.
You have no friends.
Maybe.
You're so insecure about that. Anyway.
I'm crying right now.
Good, you deserve it. So he invited a good friend of ours. Jacob is much closer with her. And the others know her, but it's not his house to invite people.
Yeah.
And I originally thought it was for one day. So I didn't see the big deal, but then I heard it was for the week. And all the girls in our house, with boyfriends, kind of didn't really want her there. More for the fact that she was a last minute inclusion and they're not as familiar with it, which is a fair enough
Which
thing.
is fair enough.
And then the other house, because it was a second house, another mutual friend of ours, they didn't really want her because they didn't want her. I think they don't like you and they were taking it out on you.
Nah, I don't on me. He's like, other people are annoyed because it's a last minute invite and
But then again, I'm like thinking that if I did it, I would have gone away with it.
Probably, yeah, because you kind of...
Because they like me. They don't like you.
Yeah, they don't like me. Anyway,
I'm joking, kind of.
You know what? Just keep going. You already ruined my fucking life.
No,
So
but
judgmental.
basically-
I fucking hate you. I think, you know what? We're doing it live, damn it! We're doing it live! Alright, keep going.
Then, okay, so it caused a little bit of drama. Like, the girls were talking to me saying, we don't really want her. And then the other house was saying, we don't really want him to invite anyone last minute. And the girls, because this girl that Jacob has invited is a very beautiful and attractive woman.
You're not allowed to say that she's hotter than anyone else, though.
She's much hotter than all the other girls in the house. I'm joking. They're all great girls. They're all 10s in my eyes.
In before Connor says, hey, let's cut that.
No, I leave it in. They all know they're gorgeous. No, I sound like a cuck.
Just keep
anyway, so they didn't want her. Obviously, they're not as close with her, and they didn't want her. So Jacob got there. Oh no, I was on the phone with Jacob, and I was talking to the girls, and I was trying to fucking come to like a peace treaty with everyone. So in the end,
the Renaissance.
and I convinced the other house, and the girls say, let her come for one day. If she fucks up, then you can kick her out. But if she doesn't, fucking deal with it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, that was fine.
And it was fine. That night, she came. She was fine. She was having fun. It was a good night, and obviously they fucking got worked up over nothing. And but then it's resulted in them. They
Cut that.
they aren't on the best terms with Jacob right now.
What, the girls?
Not the girls. The girls are fine. The other house aren't your biggest fans.
Oh, yeah, fucking who cares? Bro, yeah, anyway.
So that was one thing that happened. Then another thing was, I have another friend of ours, Josh. His egg his egg got carred. His car got egged by some fucking schoolies bastards.
Holy shit.
And this poor kid, like I've never felt so bad for someone because he said, all right, I'll be sober tonight and I'll give everyone lifts to the second house.
He ended up doing like 5 fucking
He did
trips.
like 3 or 4 before the night had started. So he dropped everyone off and he had scraped the underside of his car on the way the last time. So
Are you serious?
He was already in a bad mood because of that. And he wasn't drinking. He was making sure everyone was like good. Yeah. And he was driving everyone back and forth. And then to top it all off, he fucking got egged by some fucking schoolies bastards after the fact that we had to go look for 2 girls that had walked off. They had walked off and they got lost and they thought someone was chasing them.
Yeah.
They got all emotional. They called us and said, oh, we're lost. There's someone after us, etc., etc. By the way, they weren't fucking lost, okay? We left the house. We went 50 meters up. We looked left and right, say, fuck, we're going to have to go looking for them now. They were 100 meters down the fucking road. They were a street away. Yeah. Laughing because they were having a grand old time.
Were they laughing?
They were like sitting there fine. They were fine. They were sitting there like just laughing. And we drove up. I'm like, are you serious? The house is right there. You were a 5-minute walk maximum if you took your time. And then they're like, oh, we got scared. We thought someone was running after us.
He was a fucking jogger.
It could have been a jogger. Then they're saying that he had a beer bottle in his hand, but then also said he just was running. Like he was just running, but he was like, apparently he might have had headphones. They don't know. They said they were traumatized because they're scared they thought they were going to get abducted and raped and killed and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, I go, how long ago was this? They go, it was a few minutes ago. I'm like, okay, so fair enough, you're a girl. It is late. Yeah. It is school. Is fair enough to be terrified, but don't say you're fucking like,
about to get killed.
You're about to get killed and you're lost. Say, we are literally down the road. Can you just come get us?
They probably were genuinely. They were lost.
They were lost because they're alright, fine. If they were lost, they're retarded.
Yeah.
They couldn't think, oh, let's get up maps. We know the address. The address is in the event. We'll look up the address, see where we are. We are not lost. It is right there. But we don't want to walk alone down there. Fine. We'll call and say, hey, we're up the road. Come pick us up.
Yeah, literally, that's the fucking weirdest part. Like, just fucking look at maps. Look at maps.
Yeah. And then, so we picked him up. Poor Josh. I still feel bad for him. And like, we're all trying to clean his car because we all do feel bad.
Can I say, actually, look, controversial. Don't want anyone that we know to listen to this because they're going to be like, oh, Jacob, you're an asshole. But like, bro, as long as like it's not scratched, like, it's a fucking egg.
No, okay.
Like,
he was pissed off from everything combined because then his girlfriend was all crying and shit because she thought her fucking friend was in danger because they called and made a big fuss. They were like,
true, actually.
We are lost. We are scared. We are.
Yeah,
there's a guy running after us.
Together,
so then poor his girlfriend was crying because she thought her best friend was in danger. Yeah. So then he had to go deal with it. After everything that had already happened that night, he scraped his car. He had to give everyone a list. He wasn't drinking. He got egged. He has to go pick up this fucking girl. He's got his girlfriend crying.
Yeah.
So everything he was more than justified to be pissed. And he's like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
So that was another thing because fucking those two were retarded.
Anyway, that's okay. So that's just kind of like a juicy story. You want to get to like the funny story?
You can talk about it.
You have to tell your perspective first, and then I'll tell mine. Because you remember you came out and told me.
All right, so it was a good night. We were all drinking. It was a party with both houses. We legit sung and danced in the lounge room. Yeah, we moved the fucking before we moved the table away so no one would like fall through it. But our friend Lord Voldemort literally tried to stand on the table. This coffee table, it's the smallest thing. It is not...
Just picture, literally, okay, picture a fucking... How big was the room? Picture like a fucking 6x6 meter room.
Yeah. Okay.
With couches like surrounding a table. Like a small coffee table.
A fragile coffee table. And Lord Voldemort is not the lightest person in the world.
He's not the lightest person in the world?
He is not light. And
this table is fragile.
And we're all singing and dancing. And he tries to stand up on this fucking thing. And you instantly hear the creak. Like, this thing is shouting, I can't hold you. And everyone's like, no. Simultaneously at the same time, everyone's like, no. And they grab him just before this fucking coffee table breaks into a million pieces and he falls through the floor into the fucking underworld.
Jesus Christ.
He would have kept falling.
Well, I mean, anyone would have kept falling.
No, he would have fallen through the floor, through the ground, through the mud, through the hard rock into hell.
Oh, come on.
Anyone would have.
He's not that not white.
I
I can just picture him fall. Oh,
It was a joke.
I really wanted to see a fucking video of him falling and then have that footage and just like play it on loop and.
We do have that footage.
Yeah, no, but not him actually falling.
Oh yeah. Like we got him. He fell when he was trying to get on the table. Like he didn't have balance. He could still do it.
You know what? I'm just gonna fucking do it anyway. Anyway,
what was
tell the
Oh yeah, so it was a good. That was a good part. Like we were seeing. Like I think we all sung Piano Man. Like all the lyrics. It was fucking brilliant.
And what else did we sing?
Wonderwall was amazing.
Yeah.
We're all basic white girls.
Basic white bitches.
Yeah.
At least we're not singing fucking, what is it? Mr. Brightside, The Killers.
Oh yeah, that was.
It's a good song, but like.
Good song, but no.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Then we do the Zomba.
The Zomba.
Zorba, sorry. I'm tired.
The Zomba.
Zorba.
You're half Greek. You should know it's not the fucking Zomba.
I thought it was Zumba, that's why, you know. Because who did Zumba the other day?
The exercise dance.
Fucking, my mate, James, did Zumba. So Zorba.
Zorba.
Yeah.
The Zorba.
We did the Zorba, and that was fun.
Tell us.
Then skip ahead. We're all very intoxicated. A lot of people were throwing up. Well, not at this point, but by the end of the night, people were throwing up. A lot of them, and the best one was our friend Lord Voldemort. He was sitting on the couch, and I'm just in there with him alone at this point. Everyone else was outside, and he's just looking at me. He's just looking at me, and he just goes, "Connor," and I'm like, "What?" And he just goes, over himself. And he's trying to fucking hold me with his hands, and it's just ricocheted into his. Like, think of a spoon when you put under a tap, and that fucking splash effect. And he's just coming, and I can't deal with mine.
Yeah.
The smell, it smelled so. I saw full chunks of food still. Like, it's like he legit grabbed a piece of chicken and just fucking stuffed it down his throat without chewing. It was a full piece. And I walk out, and I go, "Everyone, fucking dying, he's munted, help him." And then, so a couple of our other mates were there looking after him, and then Jakob walks in.
No, hang on, no. You, I think as soon as I was
playing Big Time Rush over the loudspeaker just to like fucking
at the time. I think as soon as you came out, I was at the door, and you're like, "Voldy's munting."
Yeah.
Yeah, so you walked outside, I was right there, and you said, "Voldy's munting." And I'm like, oh my fucking God, which is amazing because it's his house.
Yeah.
And you'd assume that it'd be a bit so.
He'd be fucking responsible. And he destroyed his couches, by the way.
He vomited, all over his arms and his couch as well.
They're fucked.
I walk in. This is where I take over, right? I walk in, right? I look at him, and he's dead to the fucking world. He's alive, but not alive at the same time. He's in some kind of purgatory, right? He's sitting on the couch. The vomit I said sitting, and my Siri fucking fuck off Siri. Siri's a bitch. Every time I say, "Are you serious?" she fucking "Are you serious?" You see? It's fuck. Anyway, yeah.
If you're saying Siri, yes, you're not saying it right.
Fuck off. Anyway, so I walk in, see him. He's sitting on the couch, and he's got his hand. He's like resting his like chin on his hand, and he's got like vomit all down his arm and all over the armchair. Oh my God! He turns. He's like very slow reflexes. Turns to me, and he looks at me with the widest, most bloodshot eyes. It's not even that funny. It's just a meme that we love about. And he's looking at me with his wide bloodshot eyes, just completely like as open as you could get them. And he like points to the kitchen, and he simultaneously shouts, "Bag!" Because he wants me to get him a bag. I don't know why I found that so funny at the time, but because it's just Voldy.
It's just Voldy.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, so yeah, he just, it's just, Voldy's just a fucking living, breathing meme. It's fantastic.
That was a good night. That was probably one of the best nights of my life.
I said.
Because then Jakob then munted.
Okay,
because, can I tell? Alright, Jakob basically consumed age-old fucking whipped cream that had mold on the fucking top of it.
In all fairness.
You consumed that! There was green mold! I
washed the cap.
It doesn't matter. The mold was there for a reason because it's not to be consumed, and you just like think, oh, okay. It's like getting a piece of bread and fucking cutting all the mold off. It's like, hey, this bread's still good. Let's fucking eat it.
Well, yeah.
No,
You've got rid of all the mold.
there's still mold in it. It's just not visible.
Yeah, but not as much. Like you think.
So you're still gonna consume mold.
Yeah, but not a lot.
That's why you had stomach cancer for a night.
Well, bro, you have moldy cheese.
No, yeah, okay. That's like a fucking delicacy. It's like, it's not a natural consumption thing. People were weird and eat that shit. That's gross.
You're gross.
Thank you.
Anyway, so yeah.
I have very high standards of hygiene.
Bro, just fucking... Yeah, so, alright.
Alright, he consumed whipped cream. Our other friend, Lachlan, had passed out. And Jacob thought it was funny to put whipped cream all over him. But at the same time, he was eating this whipped cream and rubbing it on his nipples. Can we show that photo?
Yeah, maybe.
Put it in. Should
we?
Yeah.
Alright, bam, there it is.
That was the best thing. Just you sitting there with whipped cream on your tits, just rubbing him in. And so then you felt a bit ill.
I felt sick because I was eating whipped cream off my nipples, yeah.
Whipped cream that was moldy off your nipples, yes. Then you went to the toilet. You said, dude, I think I'm going to shit myself and munt. So you were shitting in the toilet, and at the same time, you munted on your penis. You munted on your dick. You had dick munt. You had munt dick.
Everyone's done that.
I have not done that.
Everyone's munted on their dick once.
I don't think that's a thing.
Everyone's done it at least once.
I haven't. I can guarantee you no one else has that we know.
And if you haven't done it, you will do it sometime in your life.
No. Because people aren't retarded and try to fucking munt through the little gap in between the toilet seat and your thigh gap.
Well, would you rather if I munted on the floor?
I'd rather you grab the bucket that we left there specifically for you to munt in.
But that was filled with rubbish already.
So where does rubbish go? In the bin. Where does munt go? In the bin.
But there was no plastic bag in it, so it would have ruined the bin.
So you wash it out.
I didn't want to do any washing.
This is nothing. Jacob did fuck all.
I washed all the dishes after you left.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
Stav
I did.
was doing it. Stav was doing it that night, and I cracked the shit and you go, oh, my tummy's sore, and Stav also threatened to kill me if I touched the dish.
I swear to God, I did the dishes the next day.
How many dishes?
And 45 minutes worth of dishes. There were a lot of fucking dishes.
So in the 5 days we were there, you did 45 minutes worth of cleaning.
Okay,
And going shopping with people is not a fucking chore.
Okay, can I just put this into some fucking perspective right
Yeah, go ahead, because you're a lazy piece of shit.
So we planned to stay Monday to Sunday. We ended up leaving on Friday morning because there was a really bad storm that was supposed to come. Didn't end up coming, but anyway, we left so Monday to Friday.
But it was
Monday, I was not there. Tuesday, I was not there. Tuesday night when I came up, we were at the other house. Wednesday...
You were at Voldy's house?
On Tuesday, no. On Tuesday, we were at Julian's house.
Oh, I thought you said we... Okay,
on Tuesday, we weren't at Voldy's house, we were at Julian's house.
I thought you said
on Wednesday, right, I didn't eat breakfast. No one really ate... Half the people ate breakfast, right? So there were like a couple of fucking plates.
I cleaned the entire house from that entire living area for everyone because I took one for the team. All you need to do was take one for the team.
Hang on. Hear me out. Hear me out.
2 hours.
Wednesday.
I dealt with cockroaches and spiders because you guys are fucking ferals. You don't know how to clean after yourselves.
Wednesday.
I hope everyone in that house is listening because you're dirty.
Wednesday, we were out all day. We went bowling and mini golfing and arcading.
I didn't. And then, I stayed home and touched myself.
Yeah, so
twice.
So the dishes that were there would have been fucking yours. Firstly.
I didn't eat while I was there. They brought home food for me, you fucking spazoid.
Exactly. Anyway.
Exactly, you're wrong.
Okay, well, bottom line is I wasn't there all day. And then when I did come back, it was just for like an hour. I didn't have any I didn't do anything. And then we went out again on Wednesday night to the beach and had fish and chips, okay? So basically Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was basically not there.
I didn't have fish and chips. I had Domino's pizza because I'm allergic to fish.
Whatever the fuck it was. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was essentially not at the house. It was a good pizza. I was not at the fucking house, all right? Yeah. Thursday was the only day I was at the house, and...
You did nothing.
You say I did nothing, but, okay, yes, going to and from the shops maybe isn't a fucking big deal, especially because I'm in the passenger seat, I'm not the one actually driving, okay? Fair enough, I'll take that. But, you know, paying hundreds of dollars, like I paid over $150, probably about $200.
I contributed $200 to that trip.
Yeah, okay, no, everyone contributed an equal amount, but like someone had to go out and buy it and then get paid back later. I was the one who went and actually bought it, like me and Stav.
You did not drive there.
I didn't drive there, but I was helping out the house.
I went shopping.
Without me, we wouldn't have had half the shit because
I went shopping twice.
We wouldn't have had the cash on hand there ready to pay for everything if I wasn't there. So I did help out. I didn't help out with the dishes, but I helped out by
You helped out by paying, not even paying your own money. You paid your own money for an hour and then you got paid back. So you didn't really lose any money out of pocket. You're just saying, I was there to pay that money. Anyone who would have been there would have paid. Because I went twice. I did that.
You got to look at the bigger picture though, Connor. Right. I'm saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I wasn't at the house.
And all I'm saying is Thursday, you did fuck all for the trip. So
okay, and you know what else? You know what else? We ordered a porta potty or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whose idea was that?
And I wasn't there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, essentially, and I didn't use it one single time, and I paid for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as if I was there.
So did I! Well, I didn't use it, and the Portaloo
but it doesn't matter whether you used it or not, you had the opportunity to use it. I wasn't even at the house those days.
You contributed equally. Done. We weren't even there Saturday, Sunday, and I still paid for those days, so why are you bitching?
No, we scaled it, and we took off Saturday, Sunday.
I still paid $35. Well,
so did I.
So what do you mean we scaled
because
it?
Because it wasn't based on... Because it's not just you that wasn't there Saturday, Sunday, it was everyone else that wasn't there Saturday, Sunday. So it's all relative, so everyone pays the same amount anyway.
Doesn't matter.
My thing is, you actually had the opportunity, you were there, had the opportunity to use it. I wasn't even there to use it.
It's a fucking Portaloo. Why you mean the opportunity to use it? You paid equally.
I'm just saying, you can't say I did nothing that trip when
you did nothing.
But I did not. But I didn't make any mess, and I didn't fucking complain about anything.
You literally ruined the croutons with the whipped cream.
I didn't ruin the food.
You ruined them. That's your fault.
You just clean them. You just wash them.
You can't take them off.
It's fucking whipped cream, bro.
Oh my god, it was a stain. There was whipped cream stain. Did you clean it?
How does whipped cream?
Did you clean it? Did you clean it?
I would have in the morning, but if no one had cleaned it before.
But no, it wasn't clean in the morning. It was still there. When I left, it was still there.
There was a watermark.
That's a company. There wasn't a watermark. That was the stain from the whipped cream. If it was a watermark, it would dry out overnight. You fucking spastic. What are you talking about?
No, but people had wet it in the morning as well. It was before I'd woken up. People had wet it in the morning.
And when I left, you were up. You were up at that point. When I left.
Yes.
Yes. And I looked at it and it was still stains there. I was making comments about it. Jacob, you did not clean it. Connor. So the mess you did make, you didn't even fucking clean.
Connor.
Jacob, you did fuck all. Just say you did fuck all for the trip. Say you did fuck all. I want to hear you did fuck all.
You did fuck all.
Say Jacob did fuck all on this trip.
Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake. No, look. I'm telling you this.
I'm telling you.
All the negatives that I contributed to the trip, I made up for with positives.
How? Okay.
What negatives did I do?
Made everyone hate you for 2 days and then probably
but that was literally not on me. That was everyone else overreacting and being a bitch.
You gotta understand how that sounds. Like you literally sound like a fucking child when you say that. It's not me. It's everyone else.
Connor. Okay. Was I? Okay. Oh my. Oh, Connor. How did I? Okay. Explain. All right, what's one thing? What did I do? What did I do?
You invited a girl last minute during the week while we were already there. That's where you fucked up. That's where everyone got pissed. Again, this is not me. I didn't give a shit.
I complied within all the guidelines that we had set prior.
Okay, but it's because in their eyes, you overplanned and overdid everything. In their eyes. I don't think you did. But they were already pissed off with you prior. And look at it like this. They were pissed off with you prior to this week. And then you go and say, oh yeah, this is happening. You know what? How about
I just I'm just going to say why they were annoyed at me. And let's just let everyone listening to decide what's going on. So we have a group chat. It's called The Council. Long story short, it's a fucking shitty Star Wars quote, right? Some dumb shit. Oh, actually, you know what? Star Wars is great. I just don't want people to dislike if they love Star Wars. Anyway.
Star Wars is great.
Star Wars quote, we had a group chat. 9 people in it, right? People in both houses, right? Anyway. So both the hosts of the houses are in this group chat. So if I have something to say to one of the hosts, I'll say it in a group chat just because 2 birds with 1 stone, let both the hosts know, right? If I've got an idea for something, if Connor has an idea for something, oh my god, you got sweaty armpits, it's actually ridiculous. Or you sniffed them, tell me if they smell bad.
No, my cologne, not cologne,
antiperspirant. Anyway, keep going. And so everyone got annoyed because they thought the council was planning the event, which in reality it wasn't. Because
they're not that sweaty. Jesus.
Bro, they're fucking disgustingly sweaty.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
It's a little patch, relax.
Oh, it's a fucking large patch. Anyway, so everyone was getting annoyed at like the council group chat because they thought the council was planning the trip, right? So people said, hey, look, we get that you've got ideas and stuff that you're talking about in the council, right? but you need to tell everyone. So I'm like, okay, fine. This was like probably about 3 people told me this, like privately. So I'm like, okay, I'd assume that's, it's not just these 3 people, it's probably a bunch more people. So what I did is I posted the event like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, hey, on Tuesday, so this is what we've kind of thought of doing.
They were big paragraphs though. They were big.
Yeah, they were paragraphs just because I didn't want to leave anything out.
There you go. So that's when they think, okay, I'm overplaying.
If you're fucking retarded enough to look at a block of text, and because it's a long block of text, you think it's overplanning, then you're retarded. You actually have to read it and then actually have look at the essence of it. The essence of the paragraph, what I said was, hey, okay, there are a couple things that some people want to do. Example, Art the Seat chairlift, hot springs, blah, blah, blah. These cost money. So if you want to join the people that want to do it, make sure you bring enough money for that. Because, people haven't budgeted for that. So make sure you budget for that, right? Firstly. Secondly, Tuesday night, we'll go to Julian's place because, that's when Julian wants people at his place. And we'll have a Mexican night, right? That's what we've thought about. Wednesday, we'll try to go to the beach for fish and chips. Obviously, we'll play it by ear, but that's what we'll try and do that. And then Thursday, because we had 2 big nights, essentially. One was on Tuesday, one was on Thursday. And then on Thursday, we'll go to fucking Voldy's house and we'll have the big night there. That's pretty much all I put in there. I said, hey, Tuesday is at Julian's because that's when he wants it. Thursday is at Voldy's because that's when not only Voldy, but Julian and all of his house as well wanted at Voldy's on Thursday.
You were just
and then I'm like, Wednesday. Yeah. So I was essentially taking everything that we said.
What was being said.
I was relaying the information.
Okay. But what I'm saying is they didn't see it like that. And that's why they got so pissed off. I'm just explaining to you why they were so angry.
PSA, right? I didn't come up with any of these ideas at all. None of these were my ideas.
But you were the one. None of these were my ideas. You were the one putting.
So all I was doing is fucking taking the information from a small group and saying like, okay, this is what the group is talking about.
I agree with you that you didn't do anything wrong there, but I'm just trying to explain to you why they got so pissed off.
So if you agree that I did nothing wrong, then why are you like, oh, you know how that sounds like? Oh, I did nothing wrong.
I don't think you did nothing wrong because I'm saying you inviting her last minute was wrong. That's wrong.
Within the guidelines.
No, it's not.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
We got together before. We spoke about it. We spoke about plus ones.
No, not last minute during the week. This was all meant to be done before the week actually fucking started. And you did it while you weren't even there. That's the fucking shit part.
Example. Say we're there and it's Wednesday night. Everyone's there, whatever. Someone gets a call from one of their mates. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm in Rye. Oh, I'm in Rye as well. Oh, okay. You know what? Let me ask.
For a night. Yeah, but not for the fucking week. You had her down for the week.
Okay, but here's the difference. If I said to the hosts and people, hey, can they stay for a night? And they said yes, then, okay, so they're allowed to stay for a night. If I say to the hosts and people, hey, are they allowed to come up and, stay the night?
But there was the fact that
for the rest of the week.
If everyone said yeah, but there were people that weren't with you on that. That's why they got pissed off.
But look, I'm telling you, bottom line is, I did nothing wrong. Everyone else is exaggerating.
Everyone else is wrong. I'm right.
Everyone else is wrong.
Yeah,
I'm right.
Okay. I'm not going to argue because you're wrong.
Gay marriage is wrong. I'm wrong.
I'm actually pansexual.
I'm actually a pansexual.
But I do want to say that I don't see us doing that again, as in having both houses there at the same time.
If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't.
I seriously don't. I know for a fact that Julian is not keen on having both houses there at the same time. And look, there's pros and there's cons to it. Pros are like you just stay within your own house, you do your own shit. There's no big deal.
So we do this. This is a biannual thing. The last 2 trips, including the one that we just did, there was a bit of tension with some specificities.
Yes, that's why. So I reckon
that is literally the reason why I think.
So I reckon that's why it's. I agree and I don't agree. Like I don't mind either way.
I agree. I don't agree.
No, everyone loves this. I don't mind.
Yeah.
No, but either way.
Oh, well, good for you. You get 2 trips then.
Exactly. I actually do, and you know why you don't? Because you burn too many bridges.
I don't burn bridges.
You don't burn bridges. You just,
mate. Honestly, you know what? I had my braces tightened yesterday. I went to the hospital yesterday.
I think we wrap it up. Like just like your braces were wrapped up against your teeth, tighter.
Same shit over and over again. Bully me about something different.
Your teeth literally look like ragged rocks on a beach.
You say that all the time.
They
but
do though.
Firstly, they literally
picture.
do not.
They literally do. And I have a post that will make you see that.
Oh, so that's what your first Nocka thing is going to be. Is it actually? Because I'm telling you, that's an old joke.
It's not about I'm new. I'm back. I'm allowed to put whatever I want. I don't give a shit if it's old.
100% people.
And nobody has done it.
100% people are going to say that's an old joke.
100% I've shown people when they died. So 100% you're wrong.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not kidding you.
All right. Well.
I can get. And they're the people that like are the most critical.
Okay.
So you're wrong.
All right.
You're
We'll just have
always
to wait
wrong.
and see.
You are never right, and the whole trip going to shit was your fault.
Okay.
It
It didn't go to shit.
The reason the storm hit is because of you.
There was no storm. We ended up cutting it early, and there was no fucking
the storm was full of shit, just like you.
Yeah, exactly. Because everyone was going, oh, this storm,
No, but-
and then it happened, and nothing fucking happened. There was no storm. That's the same with me. Oh, he's inviting, and then nothing fucking happened. That's a perfect fucking analogy. Thank you, Connor. Thank you very much.
I'm backing you up.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to be devil's advocate and have.
A devil's advocate.
I said devil's advocate.
No, you said it a bit weird.
We can literally listen to the. I'm pretty sure I said.
Let's go back in the recording. Let's get an instant replay. Yeah, no, I'm telling you. Anyway, everyone overreacts. I'm always right.
Fine. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up. That's it.
Oh, I get it.
What?
Because we're in December. Wrap it up. Like a present.
I did not mean that, but sure.
Actually, you know what? Are we going to wrap it up now? What's your opinion on Christmas? Like, it's fine? Like, it's Christmas? It's cool?
It's just like an economic thing at this point.
My whole family get, like, so excited for Christmas. Like, oh my god, let's put up the decorations.
I didn't even know that fucking tree was put up until like 3 days ago.
Bro, I said, I'm like, guys, it's fucking Christmas. Relax. You don't need to, like, change your whole personality. And everyone's like, oh, get jolly. Oh my god. It's Christmas. Stop being such a fucking wet sock. Stop being a spoil. I'm like, bro, it's Christmas. Santa's not fucking real. What do you expect? What do you think?
It's a holiday. People get hyped for it. I don't mind. I'm happy to do it because I got paid to put up the fucking Christmas decorations in the city.
Yeah, true.
So it pays my...
We all get Christmas presents. And then people ask me, hey, do you want to put in for a Christmas present for this person?
I know.
Literally fuck off.
I like getting gifts. I don't like giving them.
I don't like giving. Unless it's head.
Fuck off.
Okay.
You have snot in your nose and you really need to get it out.
Can you go get me a tissue?
No. Go you go.
Tissue!
Tissue!
Bag! Do I actually have a snot on nose?
Huh?
This one?
Both.
Really?
It's really disgusting.
Both of them?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Is that actually serious?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Are you do I actually?
Yes.
In both?
Yes. Blow your nose, you fucking creep.
I don't blow my nose.
Gross. You got that on tape, I hope.
I don't blow my nose.
It's just fucking... I'm done. Bye.
Why would I blow my nose?
Why wouldn't you?
No, because my ears hurt when I blow my nose. So I just get a tissue and wrap it around my finger and kick it.